for a trip to the moon if you could?
I think I would sign up to Michael's JFK Express to Mars. Definitely.
Yeah.
I think that destination piece will inspire you, will motivate you. You get the country behind it, and you do it. You just go do it.
You got my endorsement.
Would you guys do that one-way trip to Mars that was bandied about a few years back?
I'm good. No.
Would anybody do that one-way trip to Mars?
No.
You.
You know what I would do? I would do, Miles?
Yeah.
Is I would watch that reality show on TV.
I'm with you on that one. I'm not sure I want to go with the people who want to go to Mars one way. There's maybe something wrong in their lives. I'm just guessing.
You know, there's one thing about traveling in space. Your best mission, I think, is the people that you fly with. It's all about your crewmates. And I had 2 missions, and it was, you know, Scorch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but it's about who you fly with, and that's what makes it special and fun.
There's kind of a family that's built up, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mike, over the years, your relationship with Buzz and Neil, you write in your book about how when you were together, you had so many things to talk about that were of a technical nature that you often didn't get below the surface. Over the years, did it develop into a closer friendship, or did you maintain sort of a distance from each other in a way?
Well, geography prevented us being really close all the time. Neil lived in Ohio, Buzz was out in California mostly, I live in Florida. But we tried to stay in touch, and as I said earlier, I got to know Neil the best during our around the world trip. And I really came to admire the many facets of the man, and I was so glad that he was picked to be the first on the moon.
You know, I was shocked by the fact that for the most important space flight ever, they had only trained together for 6 months. And that was
extraordinary. In the
shocking.
shuttle era, that it's unheard of. You would
Yeah.
think of at least 2 years of training, right? Would be about the norm, or a year anyhow, right? Ariane, let's talk about the commercial component now. You know, the shuttle's gone now 8 years. The shuttle was an amazing machine, but it was meant to be cheap and easy access to space. That didn't quite happen. As a matter of fact, not even close. It was actually pretty dangerous and expensive. And we're in a different era now, where we're thinking about lots of people going to space. What's the big vision right now? Is it for people who can afford $200,000? Or I've heard Jeff Bezos and others, we won't mention competitors, but others talk about sending millions of humans into the cosmos. Is that even a realistic notion right now?
Yes, so in fact, our vision at Blue Origin is millions of people ultimately to be living and working in space. That obviously is not happening tomorrow. And our motto at Blue Origin is it's gradatum ferociter, which in Latin means step by step ferociously. And that's how we're going to approach it. And our first step at Blue Origin is a suborbital rocket called New Shepard, named after Alan Shepard, of course, the first American in suborbital space. And by the end of this year, we are going to be putting tourists on board New Shepard. People like you and me are going to be going up in space. Initially, you know, you're going to get 3 to 4 minutes of weightlessness, so maybe not quite orbiting the Earth or the Moon for that matter, yet. But our next plan is New Glenn, a big orbital rocket that's set to fly in 2021 that is going to be human-rated. And ultimately, we will be taking people to space stations, to the moon, to Mars. You know, we're really a destination agnostic, if you will. But ultimately, we will be taking many, many people to space.
So Ariane, when you talk about taking many, many people, or maybe even one day millions of people,